Hello everybody and welcome to NHL 18. This is going to be our franchise mode. I understand it's a little late in the season for the franchise mode, but that is perfectly fine, as we'll be on track with the real NHL in probably the next episode or so. So we're going to get all this going here. Okay, no, I don't like that. Alright, so we're going to get underway here. Our franchise mode is going to be with the Carolina Panthers. In the Eastern Conference, as they're not doing the best, so we're gonna go in there to Carolina and see what we can do. The injuries are pretty broken this year once again, so autosave off. Okay, authentic. Okay, so we'll go, there we go, we'll go 10. Alright, there we go. So we got our settings set up and we're gonna get underway. We're gonna go through the roster here. We won't start the sim this episode, but we're gonna see if we can make a few trades. As this team is relatively young, there's Roberto Luongo, who is on this team. He's 37, I don't know, something like that, maybe 36. I'm gonna go and try and trade him away to bring in a newer, younger goalie, as we had James Reimer, who might actually get the starting job. We'll see how I'm still deciding on the goalie I want to get when we trade Roberto Luongo. But I'm not too familiar with the Florida Panthers this year. I don't know why I said Carolina. I haven't really paid attention to the Florida Panthers. They've never really been in the talks this year, so I'm going to go through their roster here. So we're going to do that. Let's view the lines, actually. Let's view lines and go through the roster. Alright, so they got Jacobs. This is not our team. That's why I was like, that's the Ducks. Yeah. Okay, we'll just go to edit lines and see our team. And okay, so we got Jonathan Huberdeau. Okay. Barkov, Dadonov, Verbata, Trocheck, Bukestad, Brickley, McKenzie, McGinn, Jamie McGinn, Skivior, McCann, and Haley. Our defense: Pissick, Ekblad, Matheson, Yandel, Mikoshin, and Petrovic. Okay. Not a bad defensive core. I do like that defensive core quite a bit. And we got Roberto Luongo and James Reimer. So we're going to get into it. We're going to get right into it here. I like how our team looks a little bit. I definitely want to make some trades, that's for sure. Our first trade, I'm going to try and get Roberto Luongo out of here, which probably, I don't know, it's just something I feel that I should do, as he has decent trade value. So we're going to look for goalie, a younger goalie like John Gibson. That would be huge, but well, that's a tough trade. We'd have to give up a lot. Antti Raanta or Darcy Kemper, definitely two goalies there that I would like to trade for. And then also Olmark, he hasn't played bad, so he's definitely an option. But I want to try and get somebody younger, as obviously we're probably not going to be a playoff team this first year. Andrew Hammond, that might be a good idea too. As I'm just looking here to see, Ben Bishop, he's only 30, he's in 85. Also, Jimmy Howard might not even be that bad of a choice. He's 33, he's in 84. Cam Talbot, that's the guy that I want to definitely. Let's see if those probably won't go straight up, obviously. Cam Talbot's kind of their franchise goalie at this point, so I'm going to see if they'll take a 4th round pick. I doubt it, but we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Okay. But I want to get Roberto Luongo unloaded, and they are interested in him, so that's good. We might have to give up a 2nd rounder, which is a lot. Let me try a 2nd rounder for the 2019 draft. And we got it. So that is going to be huge. That is going to be huge for us, as getting Cam Talbot as our goalie. 84 overall, young goalie. Cam Talbot and James Reimer will be our backup. I wanted to unload Luongo, and we did, and we gave up a 2nd round pick for the 2019 draft, so not this year, but the next year, which I think is that's a steal for Cam Talbot. So that is a good goalie there to bring in. Okay, okay, nice, I like that. As obviously, yeah, we're not going to be a playoff team this first year. Let's go into free agency because we got the depth at the third and fourth lines isn't that good. You got Toulouse, Hoodler, Fedor, Tootin. You got Agimla, Weidman. That is not bad. That is not a bad free agent market here. As let's go back to our lines, see if we can maybe get somebody in here because obviously our team's not a playoff team right now when you look at the roster. A defenseman I might want to go after is Jacob Chikrin. I think this is his second year in the league, maybe yeah, second or third. I think it's his second out of the Arizona. He's a good player there. So a center. Okay. And honestly, this team's not even that bad. It's just hard when, I don't know, they just don't seem to win that many games. But, so I want to go look for a center that can play the fourth line. Which we can probably find in free agents, honestly. Okay, so 75. Rasmussen. Oh, he's only 27. Potential. I kind of like that. Ribeiro, he's got experience. He's a 74. He's 37 though. But Rasmussen, he's only 27 years old. Because he could grow into a good player for us, so I'm gonna give him. I can't give him 3 years. That is a good. That would be a steal right there. And we got defenseman. So Fedor Tootin, he's the best defenseman on the market. He's a 79 overall. So let's go into our defenseman core and see. That would be a good fill-in for McCoshin. I think I'm going to leave the defensive core how it is. But another player, Sam Reinhart, out of Buffalo. He's a pretty good player. His trade value is really high, though, I'm guessing. No, it's really not. And he is a right wing. Okay. So we could definitely put him probably on the third line. Maybe second, actually. Right wing, 18, and he's a 71 overall. That is pretty good. Dadonov, we're keeping him. Tippett, he's a young player. He's only 18. He's a 71 overall. He's playing in the CHL. Jamie McGinn, Skeeviar. Might ship out Jamie McGinn. And obviously Sam Reinhart could be a franchise player as well. So I'm going to see if I can give up that second round pick. Okay. So they're not really, I'm guessing here it's because Jamie McGinn, they're not really interested in him. Maybe this is a lot to give up. Is a first round pick for the next year, but Sam Reinhart is a franchise player. So that's why I did that, is because Sam Reinhart is a franchise player. He can turn into a really good player. As I'll probably put him on the second line, actually. He's a playmaker, right winger. Sam Reinhart. I think that he would mix well there, actually, on the third line. Yeah, we gave up a second round or first round pick, I think, but he's a franchise player, so it's not a bad choice, if you ask me. Okay, so the center though, I don't like that. Fourth line center. That's why I'm trying to sign Rasmussen to put him on that fourth line and get some depth on that on those third and fourth line, which we just did with with Sam Reinhart, as we got some depth there, and we got him. Sweet. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go make sure we're gonna put him on in our lines. Rasmussen. You know, he's probably in the minors. So we'll go to roster moves here. As we'll sim through preseason here, we'll start the regular season in the next episode. Right here, we were just making a few minor changes. Where is he? I have no idea. Let me sim one more and see if I can find him. 2-0 though right now in the preseason. Let's go sim past Montreal. And there's a loss. 1 goal loss though. We're simming preseason right now. I'll get the scout going once the season starts. There's 2 wins right there. We're 4-1 versus Ottawa and Tampa Bay, which will be our last 2 preseason games, and overtime loss. Damn, Tampa Bay's doing pretty good there. And we beat them in a shootout. Oh, we played Tampa Bay the first 2 games of the season. Alright, so we're going to go to... Let's see, we need to go to edit lines. I want to get Rasmussen in here, but I don't see him. Malgin. I didn't even see that guy. Malgin. And then who was here? I forget already. McCann was there, so he'll be scratched. Okay, I like that. I think we have some good depth in our defense. It's okay. That's definitely something I want to upgrade next, is our defense. And then goalies, we got Cam Talbot and James Reimer. I don't know where Rasmussen ended up, though. I don't see him anywhere. There he is. Oh, okay, there he is. I want to bring him up. I gotta send somebody down first. Okay, skaters. I'll send, what's his name, down? Where is he? Gotta find him. No, it wasn't him. It was McCann. Send him down. Call up Rasmussen. And then go back. Go to our edit lines. We're a hopeful team to make the playoffs this year. Malgin, as he has high potential. And then Rasmussen, what is he? He's exact, okay. You know, maybe we will start Malgin. Yeah, we're gonna start Malgin. Let's do that. Malgin will play 4th line center. Rasmussen maybe will come in. What is it? See, maybe I could even... maybe even put him there, but I don't know about that. Nah. Alright, so we got some good depth here. Derek McKenzie. We'll see how he plays, but he's our captain and all. But I don't know. I don't know if he'll play well for us, so we'll see there. Okay, so pretty good there. Okay, so one more thing, actually. I'm gonna look at our defensive core again. Okay. And a caution. Okay. Okay, that is actually, we got a good defensive core. Yeah, I like that. Okay. But McKenzie, he's 36, 76 overall. I don't think he's gonna be going. He's not gonna be going up in overall. So maybe we can find another young center. The Ducks have a lot of depth at center. Even Andre Vermette, though, he's 35. He's 79. He's probably not going up either. And the Cousins, not bad there. But we kind of have a younger team. David Backes, he's only 33. Did not know that. Gergensons, he doesn't play bad either. He's 23 and he's a 79. That might not be a bad choice. Gergensons, this won't go through straight up, I know that. Stillman. Yeah, that's not a surprise that that didn't go through. We're gonna have to, for these, that's Gergensons. Yeah, I don't actually think I want to give up a draft pick though. We're looking for centers. A younger center who can play. Sure, not bad there. I like that actually. As Shore's a young player. Okay. So maybe not actually on that. Just trying to pick up another center there to add some more depth to our team. Victor Rask. He's in 80s. He's 24 years old. Okay. Carl Soderberg. That might not be a bad choice. He plays pretty good. Jason Spezza. Yeah, but he's 34 and he's in 81. He's probably not going up either. Nugent Hopkins, he's been stuck for a while. If we bring in the Nuge, that would definitely add some more depth to our team. Okay, okay, let's sweeten the deal up a little more here. Team a second and a fourth. I don't have a third. No, that's not a surprise that didn't go through. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot for Nuge. But actually, I think I do want to get Nuge actually. We might have to give up a good amount of stuff for him, but it's worth it. He's a franchise player, and he's still young. And it's better for him to come here than him stay in Edmonton and not do anything for the next however long. Ooh. Okay. I like that. I like that trade. Yeah, we gave up some picks, but I'm building a young team right now that I think it's better to have, and then to draft, because players take a long time in the NHL to develop, and a lot of them don't play in the NHL right when they're drafted unless they're super high picks, and we won't have super high picks. So yeah, drafting's important, but I think we're gonna be good. Okay, I like that depth. We have a lot of depth there. We got Nugent Hopkins and Sam Reinhart on the same line. We got Sevior Malgin and Haley on the fourth line. I like our depth here. We got a lot of depth. Our defense is pretty solid, and our goalies are pretty solid as well. we can get a lot of consistency from all these lines, especially that fourth line. They can put something together too. That is a good trade for Nugent Hopkins. I like that a lot. Okay. There we go. Sweet. Got our captain set. Alright, that is a good start. I'll show you the lines one more time, but I really like those. Huberdeau, Barkov, Dadonov, Bukestad, Trocheck, and Verbata, Brickley, Nugent Hopkins, and Reinhart, Haley, Malgin, and Skibjar for our 4 lines there. And we got Mark Pissick, Aaron Ekblad, Keith Yandel, Michael Matheson, and Alex Petrovic, and Ian McCoshin. And then for our goalies, we got Cam Talbot and James Reimer. Look at that depth. That depth, we just added Nugent Hopkins and Reinhart. 2 young studs to our team. I think we're going to be I don't know about a playoff team this year, but definitely in the next 2 to 3 years, we'll definitely be, probably in either this year or the next year, we'll be a playoff team. So thank you for joining me, episode 1. We'll start the season in episode 2. We'll see you next time.